Illegal connections and aging infrastructure have been put forward as the main reasons for persistent power outages in the city. And as such, the city of Joburg has committed once again to increase resources in those areas that are more vulnerable to load shedding. One such resource was the upgrading of the Hopefield substation in Elandsfontein. Let's take a look.
This substation used to have a lot of outages. The 20 MVA transformer that was replaced by a 40 MVA will ensure that people here get uninterrupted power supply. You will note that in winter, people use more electricity. So this substation was not going to cope at all. So we are happy today that it has been upgraded. We will survive the winter, but it's part of our refurbishment. Next year, we are hoping to start the refurbishing the entire substation so that the people of this area will get supply, including informal settlements that we're going to electrify.
While this substation upgrade happened 2 weeks ago, the city says it's important to stabilize electricity supply in order to stimulate economic growth locally. But what are the implications of illegal connections? The city's Lufuno Mashao spoke to us.
So every time there's an illegal connection, it's a loss to Johannesburg, to the ratepayers of Johannesburg. So we encourage all residents to make sure that they legitimize their services and make sure that the city is billing and they do not attempt to connect illegally to our services. There are heavy penalties as well when we find you. So you can rest assured that through Operation Viamteto we are coming and we will obviously make sure that when we catch the perpetrators, they are then held liable and pay the necessary fines over to the city. Depending on the number of units being constructed, we charge in excess of 13,000 rand for an illegal water connection. So you can imagine that's quite a lot of money. So for someone to be expected to pay. So rather ensure that your connection is legitimate. So what we are encouraging residents to do is to hold their body corporates accountable. Make sure that you check your body corporates financials and that they're paying over everything to the municipality, because ultimately you will suffer the consequences if the body corporate is not complying and paying what's due to the city.
Hi guys, my name is Boiti and you're watching Joburgtoday.
Power outages continue to be a headache for Johannesburg residents, and today we reflect on a story we did last year this time, detailing the plight of residents and businesses frustrated with load shedding.
When I wake up in the morning, if I haven't been on oxygen, I'm as white as a sheet. So when there's a power outage, I can't have the oxygen. So I'm telling you, it's a health hazard for me.
Well, it's been an ongoing saga in our area for about 2 years now, and I just find it quite amazing that it has taken so long to address this problem. It's unacceptable. There's been many days that our staff has arrived at the office and at work, and we have to then make alternative arrangements because it actually becomes a unproductive day and an absolute loss to ourselves and also to our staff.
And in our case it's a problem because my wife's a paraplegic and we have a lift from the bottom floor to the top. And there have been times when we've had to run a generator for hours on end, which is a tremendous irritation to the neighbours because they have a baby. So this is the problem, and every time it happens one never knows when you wake up in the morning, is the lift power going to be on or is it going to be off? So we've had this on a regular basis.
Basically, we can't produce anything that we should be producing because obviously no power, we can't run our ovens, things like that. So my production stops basically. And so I don't get any customers in because I've got no bread for the mornings, I've got no cakes, pastries in the fridge like there should be. And so I don't have any clientele at the end of the day. And then my breakfast stop, because I've only got gas for certain things, so some people walk out.
It's not just the power outages when you don't have any power for extended periods of time, but it's also the fact that when the power comes back on, you get a power surge and it messes up your electronic equipment. Fix it! Pay the bills and fix it!
Hi, I'm Danny Glover and you're watching Joburgtoday.